Welcome back to another video. In today's second stimulus check update and stimulus package update, I want to specifically talk about, yes, the second stimulus check. Going to talk about that a little bit today. We're also going to talk about rental assistance and how you can possibly get some assistance for your rent so you're not falling farther and farther behind. And lastly, we are going to talk about Social Security, and if you get Social Security, how you could potentially get some more money. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about, so let's get into it. Now, before I jump into what I want to address for today, first I just want to ask you one question, and I want to get your help. So if there's a specific thing that you really want answers on, let's say you live in a certain city and you want to know about rental assistance, please comment down below and let me know what city you live in and that you need help with rental assistance, or you want to know about possible stimulus checks for residents of a specific city or state. If that's what you want to know and there's a specific question, please ask it down in the comment section below. That's how I'm creating all these videos, based off of your questions. So if you can please do that, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It just tells YouTube this is a good video and you should recommend it to others. But let's address the second stimulus check. First off, happy July. It's July 1st today, so happy July. Tomorrow is a very important day. Tomorrow is extremely important for one main reason. It is when the June jobs report comes out. And this is huge because this is what the Senate has been waiting for over a month. The Senate has been waiting for this one report, and this is pretty much all they've been asking for. Just give us time. Let us sit back, wait and see what's going on, how the economy's doing, how people are transitioning back to work, and then we will determine if and when there will be a second stimulus check. Based on what the research I have done this whole week and plus a little bit of last week, there should be a second stimulus check coming. Well, it should have already came, but it should be coming by the end of July. Now, one thing I want to address, and I talked about this in multiple videos this week and even last week, was why is the Senate prioritizing specific groups of people? Now, you're probably thinking, well, what do you mean they're prioritizing? Am I a priority or what's going on? Well, here's how the Senate is looking at this, based on what some high-level officials have been saying, is that the Senate and the Republicans specifically want to target specific groups of people to give a stimulus check to. That means people that are unemployed. That is the main priority. People with low income, okay, people that have fixed incomes, and then people, the last prioritization would be people that are working and currently have an income. And I get it, I understand that. However, here's the problem with that. When you are prioritizing people in this way, where you got people that are unemployed versus those that have a job currently, here's the reason why that is. It's not the best thinking, and it's definitely not fair to those of you that are currently working. Okay, I don't have a job. I am self-employed and have been for the last 15 years. So this doesn't really, I guess this really doesn't apply to me. I don't look at it as, oh, I want some money, give me some free money. I look at it as you need to help the people out that need money the most. So let me explain why this is not really going to work, and I think this is going to be a nightmare for a lot of people and for the government. First off, you look at the people that are unemployed. So let's say you are currently unemployed, but you get unemployment benefits. You get state unemployment benefits. Let's say you make $200 there. Cool. And then on top of that, you get an additional $600 per week, which is going to expire on July 25th. So that's a good kind of bonus. $600 a week plus my state unemployment benefits. I could be making thousands of dollars. I could make thousands of dollars more on unemployment than I actually do working. How crazy is that? That is why people that are working are so sick of what's going on. Is they're busting their butt out there at their job. They're on the front lines. They're potentially getting sick every single day. And their employer maybe gave them $1 bonus per hour. How sickening is that? I get it. Okay, so unemployed people that are on unemployment, get unemployment benefits. They possibly will get a second stimulus check, because that is the priority, is people that are unemployed that need some money. And the third thing is, okay, they will possibly get, and this is still being talked about, a back to work bonus. So they get unemployment the whole time they haven't been working. They will possibly get a second stimulus check, and they have a possibility of getting a back to work bonus. So they come off of unemployment and they get additional bonus to go back to work. And I know everyone's thinking, well, what about us? What about us that have been working through this entire pandemic? When are we going to feel like we're not being left out? We're being heard, we're being seen, we're being rewarded for what we have done. And the only thing that's been discussed is hazard pay, which hazard pay would be a good option, a great solution for those of you that have been working, because you will get a maximum of $10,000. It's $13 per hour, and I'm not sure how they would distribute it. I'm not sure if your employer would pay you or you'd get something from the federal government. I don't know any of that stuff yet. All I know is it's $13 an hour as a bonus. So if you've been working 40 hours a week, so that's 160 hours per month over the last few months, let's say 20 weeks, you would max out. You would max out like almost $11,000. So they'd cut you off at $10,000, and my guess is they'd send you a $10,000 check. I have no idea, but that would be a great thing for all you people that are considered essential workers. So that is just what I wanted to explain, because people that are working, all they get is a paycheck. They possibly wouldn't get a back to work bonus. They might not get a stimulus check, and they definitely are not getting the $600 weekly unemployment boost. So is it fair? Probably not. Is it, that the way the government works? Yeah, unfortunately it is. It's not always fair. Now, let's talk about rental assistance, because one of the things I've been hearing from a lot of you guys, I read the comments, I really do. I try to answer them, but you gotta understand, on this channel alone, I have over 1,500 videos on this channel alone. I get a lot of comments every single day. Some are related to stimulus checks, some are related to how to make money online and entrepreneurship and finance and business, because that's mainly what my channel is, right? So I'm trying to get your comments. I try to answer them as quickly as possible and to the best of my ability. But one of the questions I've been getting the most lately is, I'm pretty close to being evicted. I can't pay for my rent. I can't pay for food. I'm struggling to keep up with my bills. I get it. Now here's what I want you to do. In every single city, some counties, some states, they do offer some form of rental assistance. Now, some of them, they will, actually give you a check to hand to your landlord. Some will actually give you money for, to help with your rent. Some you have to provide proof that, yes, I'm behind so many months, and they will help you out there. Okay, so all you have to do, I know you have some way of accessing the internet because you're watching this video right here. I'm looking at you. You're watching this video. So that means you have access to Google. Go to google.com and type in, let's say you're from Atlanta, Georgia. Type in Atlanta, Georgia rental assistance. Let's say you're from Spokane, Washington. You type in Spokane, Washington rental assistance. Okay, let's say you're from San Jose, California. You type that in. I don't think I need to go over every single city in the United States. I don't have time, and you will not watch that video. But that's all you have to do. Type in your city, your state, and rental assistance. Usually it's going to be one of the first 2 or 3 links on Google that will help you out and give you more information as to, is there rental assistance for you? What would it take to qualify or to get that assistance? What do you have to do? The steps, the hurdles, the application process, and just do it. One thing I can tell you right now, most of the things that you have to do it's going to be some form of application. So apply and see if you can actually get approved for this rental assistance, because as of right now, many people are on the brink of being evicted or kicked out of their homes, and I do not want you to be one of those people. All right, so if you have questions or need help just let me know. You can always comment down below and I will help you out. Also, if you didn't know this, I am on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com and type in homemade entrepreneur and you will find me. Okay, go and become a member, join the group, whatever I'm in that I have, and send me a message there. You can always do that, and I get to those fairly quickly, but again, I do get a lot of messages, so just be aware that I will get back to you as soon as I can. The last thing I want to address, which is huge, because I have family members that do get Social Security. I have a handful of them, and many of them were worried. Well, what do I do because my Social Security is this much? It's peanuts down here, but yet my daily living, what I need, is slowly creeping up. It's past what I have. So every single month, I'm in over my head. I can't make enough. I can't do anything because my daily needs, everything that I pay, has now risen. The cost of groceries has gone up. People being home all the time, their water, sewer, garbage has gone up. Okay? Electricity bill has gone up. And so all this stuff, their needs, their basic needs are going up. But your income is staying the same. So what should you do? Well, after talking to many of my family members, one of the things I did was I reached out to a friend of mine who is a financial planner. And he stated that you can, as of right now, this is something that I've known but I never really told my family until now, was you can actually go and access some of your funds in a 401k or a retirement account. And you don't have to pay any penalty. You will have to pay taxes on that income, because that would be essentially income as of this point once you withdraw some of it. You will have to pay taxes, but you won't have to pay the 10% penalty if you withdraw it before you're 59 and a half. Okay, so if that's you're on Social Security, you have a 401k, even if you're not on Social Security, and you have a 401k, you can withdraw some of it right now without paying a penalty. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, is that the best thing to do? I wanted to save that money for retirement, for future use. But here's the problem, is if you need the money now, access it now. Because you still have time, hopefully later on, where you can build up some more wealth, build up some more money inside those accounts, and you can hopefully have enough later in life. But as of right now, this should be your priority today. Okay, so if you need additional funds, think about your retirement accounts. Use those. Now, I'm not saying go and pull all your money out. What I recommend is go and talk to a financial planner. Go and talk to somebody that can look over your finances and help you figure out, is this the best move for you today? Because I can tell you right now, it's not going to be fun. This is no picnic. This pandemic is not going away anytime soon. It's just not. It's still here. Many economists thought we'd be long gone from this pandemic. It would be, in the rearview mirror, it'd be behind us. We would not have to worry about this again. However, again hasn't came because we are still in it. It hasn't gone away. So I just want to be clear. If you need money, look at a retirement account. Maybe that's what you need to do. Sell stuff that you don't need or don't want. If you have a brand new iPhone, sell it. Sell it and downgrade to one of the older versions so that you can put maybe $100 or $200 into your pocket. There are many ways for you to make money. So if you have any questions on this second stimulus check update or on the next stimulus package, tomorrow we're going to get a bunch of good news. So I just want to be clear with you guys. Tomorrow I will probably do an additional video. I might do one in the morning. I don't know yet. Just depending on what transpires for the rest of today. But if something new comes up today, I will do a stimulus check video tomorrow as well. So hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully you have a wonderful July 1st. If you have any questions on the stimulus check, on the stimulus package, please let me know. You can always ask your questions down in the comment section below. But like always, if you enjoyed today's video, please smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.